motherfuckers just know we ain't running out.
Well, guys, it is time to get back after it. I am house broke. I'm broke. And it sucks. You know, I just kind of got my head above water here. Barely. I think we should be good here for the winter. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. But now I have a tenant who's not paying me. Went just getting later and later and later, and then just not at all. He was the tenant that kind of came with the building. I'm supposed to honor the lease. He's paying way under market value. And I have somebody that's chomping at the bit to get in there for way more money. And I'm like... And I told him that. I'm like, dude, I mean, if I was you, I'd be doing everything in your power to keep me happy. Because when your lease is up, it's going to go way up. And I'm going to force you out. You know, if you're consistent and you pay on time and we don't have any problems, you can stay as long as you want. I'm just looking for consistency and no issues. That's all. I want to live my life, do my thing, and I don't want your problems to become my problems. You got it? Yeah. I think COVID really screwed people up bad. Made them fat, lazy, and depressed, and they don't want to work. They got used to that free government money. So, you know, and now they're getting kind of crazy with the unemployment stuff. Like, you really have to prove that you've been looking for work, and he's supposedly looking for work, and there's two of them down there, which is like, there's two of you. So one of you can't watch the kids, and the other one go, and you could even do 2 part-time jobs at different hours, even. You know, just throwing that out there. I'm like, it's been 4 months, and you can't find anything. And I get some of the craziest stories, man. Like, it's almost like, man, I have the worst luck in the world. I just can't believe how much bad luck I have. It's all bad luck. You know, there was a squirrel. He was in the tree. He dropped an acorn on my car, and it blew my brakes out, dude. So I don't know what am I supposed to do? Oh my God. Are you serious? You serious? Oh, you're serious. Oh, yeah, I don't know. So I like, supposedly government assistance is supposed to swoop in and save the day, right? They're gonna pay for everything and catch them up. But I'm not holding my breath, you know, and assuming that money's coming. So I have to go and pick up his slack now. So I have to go spend my weekends working so that I can make sure the mortgage gets paid on this place. Yeah, I really wasn't hoping for issues this early, but it is what it is. You know, that's the risk you take. I figured it would come at some point, but I just didn't think it was going to be this early. I was hoping to have at least a chance to kind of get on my feet a little bit before I got, like, gut-shotted, but... Yeah, I never surrender, and I never give up, so... Basically, I went over, and, you know, this is the thing, like, you're saying you can't find any work. I just found work right across the street from the house. Right across the street! Went and met one of my neighbors. He was like, dude, I've been meaning to come ask you, but, like, you look so busy. You're always working. You're always doing something. I'm like, yeah, things have been kind of crazy, but, yeah. He's like, would you be willing to, like, give me a quote on the back deck? Because it's, like, falling off the house. And the front deck as well at some point. And I want to remodel my kitchen and bathroom and bring my laundry machines from the basement to the first floor. I'm like, yeah, I can do all that. I'd be willing. So I gave him a quote, and he's like, when can you start? I'm like, now? So I worked a half a Sunday so far over there. I didn't bring the GoPro. I was there. I just started working, right? Did all of the demo. Removed all of the deck boards. Uncovered what was under it. Basically, the frame was still good. Just needed to be beefed up a little bit. Rescrewed to the house. It was already on footings. They're bricks. Just dug down a hole. You know, this deck's been there for 40 years, so there are footings, but they're bricks. And I'm like, if you want to do this properly, you know, we got to take the bricks out and put sonotubes and pour concrete, but that's going to be more money, more work. It's like, it's up to you. You know what I mean? We're not getting a permit or anything on this. Just let's, whatever you want. And he's like, no, those footings are fine. It's settled this much in 40 years. I'm sure if we just jack it back up, it'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, probably. So that's what we're doing. Jacking the deck back up a little bit, beefing up the frame, putting on new deck boards, 2 steps on either side. It's a 16-foot by 16-foot square, no handrails. And the other neighbor gave him a quote, and it was like astronomically high, so he doesn't ask him anymore. So I'm like, need to know my worth, but also I don't want to throw out a price that's too high, so I don't get the job. And I was also talking to him. He's an old war vet. See, my town, the neighborhood that I live in, a lot of Muslims, but they're all cool around here, you know. They're not into that funny shit, you know what I mean? The funny, yeah, that kind of stuff, yeah, they're not into that. Neither am I, so that's a good thing. Also, we have war vets. You know, it's a very gun-friendly environment. Very right-leaning neighborhood. And he used to own. He's an old war vet that used to own a gold and silver coin shop. And I was like, dude, you got a stash up there? You got a stash in your house, huh? And he's like, yeah, I got a few things. I'm like, well, would you be willing, possibly, to, this for that? Exchange a little bit of my labor for maybe some gold and silver coins at some point, you know? Because then, Uncle Scam won't be up my ass. Possibly. He's like, yeah, do that. I'm like, sweet. Then let's do that. So, yeah. We're not doing that for this job, but in the future, we're going to do that. For this job, I really need the money. I need the moolah. But even the price that I threw out, dude, I'm making out like a bandit. Making out like a bandit on this job. If I can get it done in a day and a half, that's the thing. I already worked half a day. We're going to go see if we can plow through this in one day. And, yeah, I'll be making out pretty good. So let's go smash this out. Man, I've just noticed something. It is freezing outside right now. It's quite nippleage outside. I haven't turned the heat on in this place yet, like at all. And it is cold outside right now. This thing, like, I don't know if it's the pilots or what, but this is like, it's hot up here all the time. Maybe that's a good thing. But we're gonna go start on the deck. It's freezing outside right now, but I gotta bang this out. So this is it. This is the deck right here. 16 by 16, I already got started. Just got another row of supports to do. And, yeah, whatever else I notice. Still not awake yet.
Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving that baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah, what you doing? Yeah.
Alright, and that's the frame all beefed up, leveled out, new legs. I put blocking all the way down in 2 spots to keep it from spreading. I used screws on the joist hangers. I didn't have joist hanger nails, and I like screws better. I know by code you're supposed to put nails, but the thing I don't like about nails is they pull and they stretch. And that's kind of what happened, is these legs rotted because they put them on dirt and didn't put a block, and they had all dirt around it, so we put stone under here, or the homeowner put stone. and this center board started to twist because there was only one of them and there was no supports, and the nail started pulling from the foundation. So I think if it was screws, maybe it would have held. But yeah, regardless, it was here for 40 years and moved a little bit. So we're gonna put lattice to block animals from getting under there. So I put some blocking there. I got just a little more blocking to do under for the lattice, and there's gonna be a step here and a step on the other side. And I was looking for that deck tape that you can put down, that you put on top so water doesn't get trapped in between the deck boards. I couldn't find any, so I just got zip tape, just bitchathane rubber tape. I'm just gonna cut it down. It'll do the same thing. It'll keep water from being trapped and rotting the boards. Yeah, we should be able to fly and start putting deck boards down in a minute.
Let's make it a gathering. They loving the baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk, and bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery. Why you sit down and just watch the film? And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don, feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again. I'm dunking on them, just lower the rim. Free my niggas, it's all in a pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken. Rolling some dope, and sipping some gin. It's always been nuts, it never was them. Back in my bag, they know it's a gem. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey.
And there it is. One step, all latticed up. Another step, complete. All in a day's work. Yeah, that was thoroughly exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. It was a long, long day. 10 hours, and I didn't stop. I didn't stop and have lunch. I didn't stop it. I had one coffee the entire time in that 10 hours. I just went to town trying to get that done in a day. And I got it done, but the GoPro was dead, and I was dead. So I told him, like, hey, I'm gonna come back in the morning and just make a little, like, video real quick. So if you see me in your backyard, you know what I'm doing. He's like, yeah, not a problem. But it's a good neighbor to have, man, I tell you that. He's got a huge that's all he does, is he spends time, like, tilling his soil and planting plants, and he's got, like, peppers and onions and all kinds of stuff back there, and he just gives a bunch of it to me. He's like, here's some peppers, here's some onions, here's some of this. I'm like, sweet, thanks. Definitely a good neighbor to have if shit hits the fan, you know? You want to be on his good side. Also, I walked in his garage and noticed that he's, like, to the brim. It's like about ready to explode. He's got all kinds of stuff in there, antiques. You know, he's a fellow scrapper like myself. And I saw that he had some hand planes, and I was inquiring about them. I'm like, hey, I'd maybe do some work, you know, in trade for those hand planes you got there. And he's like, oh, I got way more than this. I got some really big ones, and I got this. And these were the first two that I expressed interest for. And he was like, yeah, I looked them up. I can't find any information on them. The prices are kind of all over the place, and I'm not going to use them. So here, early Christmas present, you can have these. I'm like, sweet. This looks like a molding type plane. So you can kind of cut in a detail. Kind of cool. I'm going to try to like restore these and resharpen the blades. And this one is, I thought was some sort of old shoulder plane, but it's actually on a slight chamfer there. So I don't know exactly. Maybe this is a chamfer plane. I don't know. Pretty cool though. These old hand planes definitely, when you're doing like furniture type stuff, definitely would come in handy. Or even in houses when you're trying to shave down a piece of baseboard or something, you know what I mean? When you want to get right up against the wall, stuff like this comes in handy, big time. So, yeah. Much appreciated. But, yeah, I mean, just goes to show you, there's work out there. In, a long day and a half, I was able to make with the 10 and O's, plus an extra $600 on top of that in a day and a half. And you're telling me there's no work? You can't find any work out there? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Everyone wants to just sit home and play Call of Duty all day. Right, Duke? That's what Duke does. He just lounges all day. Plays with his cat toys. He wants my assistance. Right, buddy? But he earns it. He earns it in other ways. Right, Dookie boy? Yeah, he's a good kitty. You wanna say hi? Go ahead. Go ahead, say hi. But anyways, guys, probably need a lot more of these coming soon, because I need it. See you later.